Today I show you how to make a nice masala pork. First we're going to start with the onion. I'm going to cut this onion up now. Okay, we're going to cut this onion up. Masala pork. That's with some leftovers pork that you tend to have. Just cut the onion as if you don't care at this point. Keep cutting onion. I'm going to throw a lot of onions in here. There's leftover pork shoulder, a part that I never used. But it's been sitting in the freezer for like a day, which is not bad. Cut up the onions, then do the garlic right now. A couple of cloves of garlic, or figs, whatever you call it. Because with this I'm going to also add garlic powder to give it that remedy of delicious atmosphere of taste. So I'm going to cut this up. I'm going to get this garlic, cut up the onion. That's all I need for this dish. Then we do the meat. Okay, I'm going to cut up this garlic here. So we got here the onion and the garlic. I'll take it, put it aside, put it in a bowl, have it aside. Aside. This is where I'm making masala pork. Delicious, you know, delicious. Now I'm going to bring my pork shoulder. I like to cut my meat with the same vegetable here, give it that flavor. Here comes the shoulder. Now this is a pork shoulder, leftovers. That's a lot of meat. I'm going to make masala, strong masala pork. I'll cut it up and then you see what I'm going to do next. As you can see, I'm kind of dicing this pork. See? I'm dicing it. So, get a nice little pieces of masala pork. What I do is hold the rack and just try to cut off all the flesh and the skin from this bone. See? Just gotta seek it out. Gotta look for that meat. Cut. See? Then you discard of the bone later on. But some people would prefer the bone. But, I don't want to cut the bone, see? In the squares. Now I recut it. I make two pieces. Make it like a dice size almost. Doesn't have to be exact. And then, so I'm going to continue cutting. I'm going to continue cutting this pork, trying to take all the meat out of the bone. Okay, what I'll do now, I'll wash this meat up that's already cut up here. Put some water, rinse it off. Pretty easy way to wash meat also. Rinse it off. An easy and very nice way to wash meat. I'm going to get this back together there. I kind of messed up there. Okay, here we go. This is a nice way. Now I'll throw some vinegar. I'll put some vinegar inside. Get some vinegar here. And then from the vinegar I'll add some salt. I don't know why, it's my way of cleaning meat properly. Works on any meat, goat, chicken, lamb, beef, pork, whatever. Okay, I could feel that atmosphere of clean meat right now in my hand. See? natural clean. Now, let's pork. And less fat also. There's not much fat here. I will kind of steam out all the fat also as I go ahead cleaning it. Steaming it, that is. I'll show you, don't worry. You can make this at home, make it yourself. There's nothing wrong with making something that I think you will enjoy making. Now, the meat is already done here. Now, next step, what I'll do, meat is already ready. But when I'm steaming my meat now, what I will do is try to get some seasoning as it's steaming. I'll get seasoning inside, so I will add to that. I'll add me first thing, black pepper. Some ground black pepper inside. So when it steams, it's going to be perfect. Some ground black pepper. Get me some garlic powder inside here. Garlic powder was the next thing. Right? Then, from the garlic powder, I'll get me some seasoning salt. You know, salt. You can use regular salt or seasoning salt. Doesn't matter. Then, I think that's about it. You make a choice of what you want to use. Now, what I'll do is kind of mix this up, and then I'm going to use a wok today. Today I'm going to use a wok. High heat and steams down fast. So now I'll show you what I do. Get me the wok. I'll use a wok. I display an old wok which I'm going to rinse off here. Rinse out the wok a little bit, telling it when it's time to cook. Get me the wok. Now I'm going to get it ready for you. So, I'm here making masala pork, buddy. Masala pork. Now, I season up that meat a little bit and some black pepper, garlic powder, seasoning salt. That's basically about it. So when I steam the meat, as it's steaming and getting tenderized, it must inherit the taste also from these little seasonings so far that I put inside. Now if you notice, I'm not putting no oil in the wok because I'm going to put the natural raw meat. Now it's pork, remember, and of course any meat carry a little fat. You want that fat to steam out, not to fry. Okay, so now, and I'm going to steam it down, then I'm going to add my masala pork. Oh man, turn it up, let it steam. Stir fry by itself. Okay, I'll let this fry for a couple of minutes, maybe give it as much minutes as it takes to get it brown by itself. It's going to caramelize kind of a brown texture. I'm not going to put no brown in nothing. I want this to stir fry by itself. Steam fry actually. And then I'm going to add my masala and everything, my seasoning, and just rack it up high heat. Let it just bunjal by itself. Okay, after 5 minutes or so, I kind of steamed the meat down. So now you can see the meat steam. Now I'm going to cover it, which I did cover it already. But guess what I want to do now? It's coming to the point where the meat is kind of getting itself golden brown. At this point now I'm going to add the onion, garlic, I'm going to add the masala, the little bit of curry powder, and maybe give it a pinch of salt more. So that it's steamed by itself, and when it's ready it's going to be tenderized. Now I got me some curry powder inside of here. It's got some curry powder, a little bit masala, and I'll turn this meat up, let everything mix up together, and I'm hot high heat on the wok. I'm going to let it stir fry by itself, cover it down, steam down. Then I'm going to add some water and let it fully boil. And then the texture of that going to be there. One more thing now, I'm going to add all the ingredients. Okay, in goes the onion and the garlic. This is where we combine everything so it builds that flavor. Remember, I got the masala and the curry powder inside. For those that would like to know what masala and curry powder is, then you go to a Caribbean store, a West Indian store. You're going to always see this West Indian variety store or whatever. Ask them for curry powder masala. They're going to give you just about a teaspoonful of both curry powder masala. You don't want to kill it. You don't want to make it a curry. You want to make it like a masala pork. Now I cover it and let it steam down for another 5 minutes or so. Alright, after about 5 minutes, 6 minutes or so, I'm taking it out. I can hear the steam. Now there was a reason why I didn't put the masala raw in oil, because I don't want it to burn. Masala have a tendency of bitterness when you burn it too much. I want it to inherit into the meat itself. Now I'm going to give it a few stirrs with all the onion and the goodness, the garlic and everything. Now what I'm going to do is this. It's time now to add a little bit of salt. And just a pinch more, eyeball it, maybe a teaspoon more of salt. And now I'm going to get this going with some water. Get some water in this baby here. Water now is going to keep it boiling to tenderness. When the water is finished, this is finished. There goes the pork. I'm going to turn it up a little bit. Maybe you want to put enough water. I don't want to say 1 cup, 2 cup, half cup, quarter cup. No. You want to put water to cover the surface. Make sure it reaches and drown all the meat inside, so the meat will equally boil together. Now I'm going to cover it and let it steam down by itself. It may take about, depends. You check it often, and maybe in about, give it a half an hour boiling. That's it. Now you're going to keep this cover in. Get about 30 minutes. By the time that the water boils down, the meat becomes tenderness. What I'm going to do now, you have time to do what you got to do. Run to the place and come back. Now I have time to continue. As you can see, that's my hamac there. And I got to get this work done, trying to get things done here. And of course, I'm going to run to the store, buy my workers some drinks, and bring them back some drinks so that they could get a day going. Well, on the way to the store to pick up some goodness, and of course, the pot is boiling in the meantime. I still got like maybe, I would say, another 15 minutes of boiling time before that nice masala pork is ready to eat. Now, for anyone that says they don't eat pork because of it's not good, then don't eat chicken, don't eat turkey, don't eat beef, don't eat those, no meat, because I'll tell you something right now. Pork meat and chicken, including turkey, are all white meat. That's better for you. And of course, if you eat duck, goat, lamb, deer, what else? They're all red meat, which is no good for your blood. Alright? So my advice, you don't have to take my advice, but this is what I do. Pork meat, chicken and turkey are all white meat, which is good for you. Of course, fish overall is very good also. But nowadays, you know, fish prices all going up now. You know, it's, I don't think because fish are special, it just means it's all about who wants to make money. Okay, now I'm gonna head back from the store And back to that garlic, not the garlic, what am I saying? Masala pork. Um, by now it should be all steamed down and almost ready to go on the plate. I'll show you. Well, it's been about, I went to the store, come back. It's been about approximately 20 minutes already into the cooking. I'll let it dry, steam down more so it becomes dry and nice. You know what amazed me? I'm coming back from the store and I see like maybe a 7-8-year-old has a cell phone. You remember back in the days you go for telegrams miles away, or you're so happy standing with a quarter, me for sure, behind 50 people waiting for that one phone call on the payphone. Never thought that one day you'll be able to make any phone call you want with a device just from your very own hand. Well, that's what happened today. Even kids, babies carry cell phone. They could make a call to anyone. Yeah, I'm gonna let this pork steam down now with low heat, so it's slow boiled, nice. Oh man, look at this. This is gonna be nice when it's done. Masala pork with a little bit of curry powder, you know, to give it that texture of a ready to eat atmosphere. Okay, I'll cover it down for another 15 minutes and it should be ready. Keep the heat at medium, so you have a slow boil cooking. How many of you recall having a 15 cents or a dime or a quarter waiting on that one phone call from a payphone behind 50 people, but yet you were feeling good? I never thought that one day devices will be in your hand that you could make a phone call instantly. Now babies have them too. Yeah, little kids would have a cell phone when you had to wait behind lines between people. How many of you? Okay, after a full half an hour cooking, this is what it's going to look like. I'll show you what it looks like now. Delicious masala pork. Look at this. Ready to eat, folks. Delicious, delicious. So you finally saw my masala pork. Oh man, a secret word is, if it tastes good, eat it.